Hi guys, welcome to the week of April 20th through the 24th. This is your 5th week of online education and I will be going over your expectations for your U.S. history class today. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive into our Google Classroom and see what's up ahead for us this week. Alright, so the very first thing I want to address is somebody asked me, how do we find the Jarrett book? That's the gray textbook. So when you go into your Google Classroom and you go to classwork, the very first section that I have is called Review Guides and Books. And the very first book underneath that is the Jarrett book, the gray textbook. So if you click on here, it is going to, hopefully, one day, wait and see. There we go. It's going to open up the textbook for you. Okay, so this is how you get to the Jarrett book. In addition to that, I have other resources on here that will help you. So these are the review guides. So this very first one is super helpful. It has your major eras up in the top right corner, and then it gives you information for each era. So for this week, we are talking about the early republic. So this is going to be major era 3. So you're going to come down to the third page. That is how you are going to access these. Then we have the star review that we did throughout the year. So it's going to have the eras. So for this week, we already did the American Revolution. They're popping up. Here's the Constitution, which we did the last 2 weeks. Okay, now you have era, the early republic. So it's going to be pages 14, 15, 16. So pages 14, 15, and 16 on this one are going to be where you find information for the early republic. And then last but not least, you have a review from 2017, and it is going to be page 3 for the presidents, the early republic. So that is the resources that you have available on here. So as always, I have moved this week up to the top over the previous weeks, still under the review guides and books because I want these to be easy to find. So you have your 5A and 5D read-along video. This is the video of us actually going through and reading each question for those of you who need that verbal reading. Anybody is welcome to use it. If it helps you, then go ahead, go for it. Coach Omtavet did this week's video. Then you have your resources for 5A and 5D, the early republic. So if you click on it, it's going to come up with a Google Doc. Okay, best resources. These right here, guys, these are your best resources. These are essentially notes with some videos dropped in. This is what you are using to answer your questions in addition to the resources I just showed you, okay? So please use these. I put them on here because they are amazing. They are awesome and they are super helpful. So please use these, okay? Then you're going to go back. Then you have 5A, the early republic, which I'm about to go over with you in just a moment. You will have 5B, your Wednesday check-in, 5C, your Friday check-in, and then 5D, your early republic summary. So we're going to go over 5A and 5D so you know what to do this week. Alright, so 5A. This week it is going to be 12 multiple choice questions and 14 vocabulary questions. Each question this week is worth 4 points apiece. Okay, so let me say that again. Each question this week is worth 4 points apiece. Alright, so the multiple choice is going to be the same as it has been for the previous 4 weeks. You are going to have the question and your answers, and you're going to tell me which one is your correct answer. The vocabulary, I put the full image of the vocabulary right here. Then down here, I have the question again in the exact same order, and I did the drop down box for the answers. The reason I did the drop down box is because last week I told you, I asked you, which do you prefer? Let me know, and I will go with whichever one you as the students prefer, the drop down or the multiple choice. my response back was that you liked the drop down. So let me know if that's not the case, if you actually prefer the multiple choice. I only heard that from about 5 or 6 students, so most definitely not an accurate or reliable number. So please let me know if you prefer the multiple choice, okay? And I will go back to the multiple choice next week. Like I have recommended before, get out a sheet of paper, get a Google Doc open, get a Microsoft Word document, Word document open. I don't care which one of the three, okay? Go through, answer your questions first on there, and then come back and fill in your multiple choice and then your drop down vocabulary, okay? If you open it up in a Microsoft Word document, I want to show you how to split screen for those of you who don't know. So, if you have your document open, you're going to click up here by where it says Document 1 Word, hold down the Windows button on your keyboard, and then either the left or right arrow button, and it's going to go to the side like this, and then you can select this side. So let's say you have your answers over here. You have 1A, 2F, 3C, 4J. I don't know if these are the answers. I literally am just making them up. Then you can come back and slide in your answers, and it just makes it a lot easier, okay? So do it that way. It makes your life easier. Or if you do it on a piece of paper, just write on a piece of paper while you have it open, and then just drop them in. This also makes sure that you don't accidentally miss a question. So you have 26 questions this week. My advice is, so you don't overwhelm yourself, do 5 or 6 a day so that way you can ensure that you are done by Friday, okay? For those of you like me, you're going to want to just get it done today, the 26 questions done today, so then all you have to worry about is your paragraph. That's kind of how I work. But if you're not like that, that is totally cool. You know, we're all different. So if you want to do 5 or 6 questions a day, or if you want to do the multiple choice one day, the vocabulary another day, and then your summary another day, that is fine. Just as long as you have them turned in by next Monday, which I believe is the 27th. Yes. So this assignment, 5A, 5D, are both due next Monday, April 27th, by 11:59 p.m. So let's go over 5D. All right, so 5D, you're going to put your first name, your last name, choose your class period, and then your prompt for this week. You will pick an event, so one event, for each part of PEGS. Describe the event and why it is significant. For example, for politics, you could choose the development of political parties. For economics, it could be Hamilton's financial plan. Geography could be the Adams-Onis Treaty. And finally, social could be the era of good feelings. You do not have to use these examples. I do expect you to choose 4 events though and tell me what those events were and why were they important. So you get a little bit of freedom this week. You can pick the topics that you're interested in that follows under each part of PEGS. So as a reminder, PEGS is political, economic, geography, and social. Okay? So that is your choice for what you do. However, you are going to give me 4 events, and you are going to explain to me what were those events and why are they important. Okay? So those are your assignments for this week. Before we go, I want to stress to you that you are still earning grades. Yes, I know that Governor Greg Abbott has closed schools for the remainder of the school year. However, that does not mean he has closed school. He has closed the buildings. We are still learning. We are still taking grades. Dr. O'Brien released a letter last week following Governor Abbott's announcement in which he made clear those students who still need summer school will still attend summer school. It may be at a different time, but there is still going to be that intervention to help those students. So please do not find yourself having to go through that because you didn't do what you needed to do now, okay? Be responsible, get your stuff done now, because if you don't have time to do it now, when will you have time to do it later? So get your things done so you don't have to worry about summer school and you can go into high school free and clear of junior high and of 8th grade and ready to focus on your next 4 years, okay? So please, please, please make a smart decision when it comes to doing your work and getting it done. The next thing I wanted to tell you, you have on the A assignments, the multiple choice and the vocabulary, you have as many opportunities to do that as you want. Okay, so if the first time you take it and you make a 62 and you don't want a 62, then you can go back into that document and you can edit it and submit it again for a higher grade, okay? I purposely did it that way so you could get the grades that you want. This is review. So you going back and reviewing the material is going to help reinforce it into your learning processes. So if you need to do the assignment 4 times to get the grade that you want, then do it 4 times to get the grade that you want, okay? So it is up there for you to do as many times as you want. So please, please, please take advantage of that. Also, every day from 11 to 12, Monday through Friday, I am available for video conferencing. I put the link in your stream every single day, and I send it out on Remind every single day. You can log in for a video chat, or you can even call in from your phone, okay? Please take advantage of that. That is for me to help you. Success in an online program, guys, is communication. Not only do I have to communicate with you, but you have to communicate with me. I can't help you if I don't know what you specifically need help with. So please take advantage of the fact that I'm available every single day. Well, Monday through Friday. Y'all know I don't work weekends. You know I don't. But Monday through Friday, I'm available 11 to 12. So please take advantage of that time. Log in, call in, whatever you need to do so I can help you specifically with the questions that you need help with, okay? Other than that, that is all I have for you. So I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you are ready to knock week 5 out of the water and that everybody is staying safe, social distancing, washing your hands for 20 plus seconds, wearing masks if you are going out. So I hope everyone's doing great. I miss you. I am very disappointed that we're not going to get to all be together again for this school year. So let's try to make the best of it online. Okay? Bye, guys.